At the beginning of my entrepreneurial journey, I created a very powerful ritual that has served me ever since. And that is to visualize the future of Raizcorp every single day. And like everyone else, I would have really, really bad days. You know those days. And the mere process of closing my eyes, focusing on the future, seeing myself in a future state that I am building brick by brick, process by process, employee by employee, would give me some hope and strength to tackle the day. Just that little extra bit of strength and positivity would create this positive effect, which would then start to serve the vision. So it's almost a self-fulfilling prophecy. By having a vision, it just creates the energy and the focus so desperately needed to push you through those dark days. Our fifth meditation reads like this: I paint my vision every day. It becomes clearer and brighter. It becomes closer as layer upon layer tends towards me and I tend toward it. I'll repeat that. I paint my vision every day. It becomes clearer and brighter. It becomes closer as layer upon layer tends towards me and I tend towards it. So if you think about the words of this meditation, it's really about the fact that as we practice thinking through our vision, it becomes clearer and clearer to us. An exercise that was done to me as a young entrepreneur, and I consequently do it with many of the entrepreneurs that I mentor, is ask them to close their eyes and see their business of the future, to walk into the front lobby. Who's behind the desk? Are they smiling? Are they not smiling? As you walk past them, what's in the dustbin? Do you have to take an elevator to your office? Or do you take the stairs? Or is it just down the corridor? When you get to your office, is there a particular smell in the office? Where are the windows situated? How is the light entering your office? The more detail you provide, the clearer it becomes. But here's the interesting thing. As you do that exercise again and again, you start to embellish on the previous version of that vision. The detail becomes more thorough and the picture becomes more crystal clear. So that's really the advantage of practicing your vision on a daily basis. The second part of this meditation is where we talk about the layer tends towards me and I tend towards it. And so as we layer our vision, it starts to approach us and becomes more real. And because we have built a relationship with it, it comes closer and closer to us. But also what happens is we become closer and closer to it. We tend toward it as we see signals in the market, opportunities that present that now take us closer to our vision. So it's very much a journey of getting closer to a clearer vision. I paint my vision every day. It becomes clearer and brighter. It becomes closer as layer upon layer tends towards me and I tend towards it. I paint my vision every day. It becomes clearer and brighter. It becomes closer as layer upon layer tends toward me and I tend toward it.